There's something people always misunderstand. They think silence is empty. They think quiet people have nothing to say. They think the ones who don't speak much are weak. But they are wrong. Dead wrong. Because silence is not empty. Silence is full. Full of thoughts. Full of pain. Full of strategy. Full of observation. And the truth is this. Silent people are not harmless. They are dangerous. Not because they shout, not because they fight, but because while the world is busy talking, they are watching. They notice everything. The fake smiles, the hidden jealousy, the real intentions behind soft words. And while others are busy proving a point, silent people are learning the room. There's a kind of pain that creates them. Maybe they trusted too much. Maybe they spoke and were ignored. Maybe they opened up and got betrayed. So they changed. Not louder, not weaker, just quieter. And in that quietness, something powerful was built. Self-control, patience, emotional discipline. They stop reacting, not because they don't feel, but because they feel too deeply. And they understand something most people don't. Every reaction is not worth their energy. Every argument is not worth their peace. Every battle is not worth their future. So they choose silence. And in that silence, they grow. People often mistake them. They think they are slow. They think they are lost. They think they are behind in life. But what they don't see is the war happening inside. The planning, the healing, the rebuilding. While the world is loud, they are building quietly. Skills, discipline, vision, strength. Piece by piece, day by day. And here is the truth that shocks people later. The same silent person they ignored becomes the one they can't compete with. Because silence gives you something noise never will. Focus. No distractions. No unnecessary validation. No wasted energy. Just pure direction. Life will test them deeply. They will be underestimated. Left out. Misunderstood. People will talk over them. People will assume they are nothing special. But silent people learn something powerful. They don't need to be seen now. They only need to win later. And that's where the transformation happens. When they stop explaining themselves. When they stop chasing attention. When they stop trying to be understood by everyone. They start becoming dangerous. Not emotionally reckless, but mentally untouchable. Because they are no longer reacting to life. They are designing it. And slowly, success begins to speak for them. Their results become louder than any argument. Their progress becomes louder than any insult. Their presence becomes louder than any noise they once avoided. And the same people who ignored them start asking, how did they do it? But the answer was always there. Silence, discipline, consistency. So if you are one of them, listen carefully. Do not rush to prove yourself. Do not lower your value to be understood. Do not break your silence just to fit in. Because your silence is not your weakness. It is your preparation. One day, the same people who thought you were quiet will realize you were never lost. You were building. You were learning. You were becoming something they didn't see coming. And when that day comes, you won't need to explain anything. Your success will do the talking. Because in the end, silent people don't need to shout to be powerful. They let results speak. And never forget this. Never underestimate the quiet ones. Because silence is where power grows.